All right, this is the Math 7 Week 2 video, quizzes 3 and 4. Okay, negative numbers. This is so important, 7th grade, that you master the negative numbers because they will follow you the rest of your life. And if you can get a good grasp when you're learning them, you'll be in good shape. Okay, so here we have fractions. A lot of people are afraid of fractions, but if the denominators are the same, then there's no need to be afraid of the fractions. Let's see the 6 and the 8, right? And let's think about our least common multiple. This is just good math to think about. Counting by sixes. So 12, 18, 24, 30, and then 8, 16, 24, 32. It's could go 30, 40. There we go. Okay, so the common multiple right here is right here, 24. And so that happens for 6 times 4 is 24, and 8 times 3 is 24. So if I multiply these guys, I can get both the denominators to be 24. So all I gotta do is take the 4/8, multiply 8 by 3, which means I multiply the 4 by 3. And for 5, 6, I gotta multiply the 6 by 4. So I multiply the 5 by 4. And now what does that make these things? 20 over 24, and then this would be 4 times 3 is 12 over 24. Bring down the subtraction sign. So now we're just going to subtract 20 minus 12. That's 8. 8 over 24. We can reduce that, but I'm just going to see if it takes it without that. Oh, okay. So common denominators here. 1/3. I don't need to make a list because I'm noticing I can just multiply that by 2, and then it would be 6. So 7, 6 plus 2 over 6, 9 over 6. Okay, so really take time and know your multiples, and it will serve you well. Now this one has a mixed number. Do you remember how to change a mixed number into an improper fraction? Because that's what we wanted it. So we're going to take this 3 1/4, and what you do is you multiply the whole number times the denominator, and you add the numerator. So 3 times 4 plus 1. That all goes over the original denominator. So that's going to change that. Just bring down the 3/11 there. Okay, so 3 times 4 is 12 plus 1 is 13. Bringing down the 3/11. And now to multiply the fractions, we multiply across. So 3 times 13 is 39, and 11 times 4 is 44. 39 over 44. Okay. All right, you can do this one. I am not doing this one for you. I'm not doing this one for you either. Do it. All right, so fractions are your friend. Take time and let's do fractions, okay? More fractions, dividing fractions. Okay, so the reason that this is so important is because in 7th grade, you're going to do these same things with negatives. And you're just going to add this simple rule of negatives. But if you are all hung up on there's a fraction, and you're just going to make it so much more difficult. So I'm really glad that this is the assignment. Okay, so again, we're going to change this to an improper fraction. 4 times 3 plus 2, which is 12 plus 2 is 14, and divided by 1/2. When we divide fractions, we flip and multiply. So multiply by 2 over 1, which would be 28 over 3. And it says in the lowest terms, but 28 cannot actually be divided by 3. So that is the lowest. And they don't have a common factor. Okay. So again, you just flip and multiply. I'll let you do that one. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah. Okay, so 6 over 7 is the same as 6 divided by 7. So fraction bar is actually another way of dividing, saying division. And check it out, the division sign. Did you ever notice? It's a fraction bar with space holders on the top and the bottom, like as to say, division is a fraction of 2 quantities. Okay, so flip and multiply, you can do it. And then convert to a improper fraction. Ooh, this one has a, so yeah, 2 times 4 is 8 plus 3 is 11. Okay, so just make sure you remember that 3 can be thought of as 3 over 1. And so when we flip and multiply, it will be 1/3. Okay, and you can take it from there. All right. Well, that wasn't so bad. The other classes have like these 30-minute videos. You guys enjoy this video and your 2 quizzes. You're going to do great. Oh, and post in the organizer when you're done.